How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another banner reaction. I think this is gonna be a blue mythic. That's what people are guessing because of the Freyr rerun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Have no idea who's gonna be. I've heard people say Athos, but not sure. What is that music? That's Three Houses, right? Oh, it's Veyle. Oh, baby.
You treat me so well.
Some more engaged stuff. Nice.
However I can.
Okay, the blue was true. Obscurity, okay. Oh, we're getting tier 4 tempo. Fell protection. Okay, okay. Man, that animation is sick. Alright, I have no idea what that's about. We're gonna have to read that. Looks like she should get some damage reduction. From somewhere.
Feel what I feel.
Okay, some healing. Not sure what that's all about, but we will see. Anyway, the rest of this banner. Atri, alright. Ash is pretty good. Nana, alright. Xander. Arvel. Okay, Shez as the second blue. Alcris would be nice to get. Diamond, some more engage. Citrine, okay. Freyr, alright. Yeah, that blue is looking hella nice. Alright, I think that about covers this. Is there anything else? It's just sparking. It's just one spark. Okay, so let us take a look at the Gentle Dragon. Voiced by Megan Taylor Harvey. Artist is Doan Konda, who I don't know who else they've drawn. That's not a name I'm familiar with, but that art is fantastic. She's Astra, and she is a blue tome. Interesting. Surprised she's not a red tome, to be honest, because she has like dark magic, but whatever. Anyway, she has Obscurity. I think that's the tome that she wields in Engage. But I thought that was the dagger. Anyways, let's read. So accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed plus attack resistance +6, resistance blaze, and resistance shields to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, doing a little bit of a Asker situation here. Okay. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants everything +5 to unit. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Deals damage equals to 20% of unit's resistance. Okay, that should be a lot of damage. During combat. Okay. So far, effects are a little bit basic. With that, but it's not bad, you know. She gets extra stats, a lot of extra stats. If you take into account the Resonant Blade and Shield, she's getting +9 to everything on top of the +6 to attack and resistance. And then 20% of resistance. That's a lot of extra damage. 20% is a lot. Yeah, but the weapon is not wowing me. Let's take a look at the rest of her kit. So she has Iceberg, attack resistance finish 4, and attack resistance tempo 4. Let's see what they've been cooking. So, it inflicts attack and resistance -4 on foe, neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge +X on foe, or inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit, and reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Okay, so it's kind of like the tier 4 no follow-up skill. That is pretty good. As we now know, in retrospect, that is actually pretty freaking good. And tempo is still a really good ability to have. That is something you do not want to sneeze at. So, yeah, this is a good skill. Definitely really good on a lot of mages, I feel like. Alright, what is her C skill? C skill is Fell Protection, and this is a goddamn essay. Okay, so if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +5 to attack and resistance to unit during combat, and also if unit's resistance is greater than a foe's resistance +5, reduce damage from attacks during combat by 30%, and also if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Okay, that is really nice, honestly. As we all know, special cooldown deceleration is pretty freaking annoying and pretty freaking good. And then for allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants attack and resistance +4 to ally during their combat, and also if this unit's resistance is greater than foe's resistance +5 at start of combat, reduce damage from foe's attacks by 30% during allies combat. And also if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before the foe's first attack during allies combat. So okay, so basically this is a joint effect. That is really good. Imagine this on Altina. They're both Astra Mythics. This supporting Altina, and Altina has fantastic resistance. Oh my god, that is a pretty good wombo combo there, honestly. Wow. Okay, pretty interesting. Very, very supportive. Really good for when you have some sort of like resistance tank, such as Altina. I don't know who else I have on top of my head. But yeah, that is not too bad. Although, to be honest, I don't know if I'm super blown away by this unit, but she seems interesting. If I take a look at this entire kit, if I'm being honest, can't say I'm super impressed. The attack resistance tempo 4 is fantastic. Adding that possibility to the game, like those skills are gonna be pretty good now. Like if you have innate no follow-up, you probably actually would rather have this tempo skill. Like this is just better. And this protection, fell protection, actually pretty good. Getting extra damage reduction is good. Decelerating specials, actually that could be pretty good if you have some sort of Omni or like raid boss unit, such as Altina. I keep saying this, but honestly Altina is probably the best example of this. Supporting Altina with fell protection, like Altina is just going to be sweeping. Like she's already sweeping, but this is just going to make her life a lot easier, I imagine. So yeah, overall not a bad unit. Just not sure how I feel at the moment. I would say she's, I don't know, I think she's alright, but in terms of the actual unit herself, not super impressed, but really happy to finally have her in the game. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at her attack animation. I guess we're getting into some like spoiler territory, but I think we're past the point of that with engage stuff now. Yeah, so decelerate that, the 30% damage reduction. Yeah, that attack animation is really cool. How much is this iceberg gonna do? How much does this boost it by? Oh my god, 72. Damn, that's an extra 37 damage. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of this banner. So, for red, we have Diamant, Felix, and Nana. That's honestly not a bad red pool. Although, I feel like a lot of people have been slightly disappointed with Felix and Diamant. I actually think Diamant's pretty good in certain situations, but I guess not everyone. And then Nana is still really threatening, does a lot of damage, nullifying damage reduction, especially at this day and age, is really freaking strong. So she's pretty good. Blue, without a question, is the best color here, for the most part. I'm not super impressed with Veyle, but she's still pretty good. Wouldn't mind having a copy of her. Freyr is fantastic, one of the better anima mythics in my opinion, probably the best one. And then female Shez is one of the best nukes in the game, effectiveness against possibly everything, so that is really good. I like how she's standing next to Arvel, that is pretty cute. In terms of green, there's Citrine, that is really hype, but then there's Xander and Atri, and they're a little bit past their prime. I don't think Xander honestly ever really had a prime, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's not a bad pool, I suppose. And then, colorless, we have Ash, we have Arvel, and we have, oh, what's his name? Oh god, what's his name? Oh, Alchrist, yes, I knew that. And I guess that's not too bad. Actually, I think think Arvel has a tier 3 attack resistance ruse skill, so if you get a copy of them, it might make foddering your Veyle a bit easier, so keep that in mind, possibly. But Ashe is still a fantastic Mythic, and I think Alchris is a really good unit, really slept on. So if I'm going to rank the colors, blue is number 1, colorless number 2, red number 3, and then green number 4. So yeah, that about covers this banner reaction. Overall, honestly, not super impressed with Veyle, but I am definitely willing to be wrong on this because Veyle is awesome. She is a cool unit, cool character, and I would be very happy to be pleasantly surprised, but she seems more support focused, which again is definitely going to age better over time, give her other supporting capabilities, and she's going to be doing pretty well over time. So yeah, that about covers this banner reaction. Let me know how you feel about Veyle. Are you guys planning on pulling for her, or is this a skip for you because we possibly have a ninja banner coming up? So yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments below. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this banner reaction of Veyle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.